Morning, Steve in Chicago. Well, it's 9/11, and it's also USDA crop report day. Overnight prices are mixed, and we've got in the outside markets, US dollars higher, crude's lower, and stocks are starting out here in the United States a little bit lower. As far as the headlines in the financial markets are concerned, we're on the Fed watch to see what they're going to do in their September meeting. There was a lot of reports of China coming in and putting a big stimulus into their economy. We also noted that the S&P downgraded the Brazilian debt. Goldman Sachs came out with a guess that they wouldn't rule out $20 crude, but their guesstimates for 1 month crude prices is $38, 3 months $42, 6 months $40, and 12 months $45. In the grains, the market's expecting USDA to drop slightly the U.S. corn and soybean crop, which would reduce the 2015 and 16 carryout slightly. They could raise world wheat crops. In other headlines, we saw that there was some buying yesterday in corn. Open interest went up. Some people blame that on a buy recommendation by one of the banks, but also that the early yields, and I stress early yields, are lower than what farmers were hoping for. It's important to note that the Brazil currency is allowing Brazil farmers to get $12.64 for their beans. So they're selling those beans, and that's offering some resistance to the bean market. They're selling mostly new crop right now, and there continues to be talk that Brazilian farmers at this soybean corn ratio could switch to more bean acres next year than corn. China's been a small buyer of a few cargoes here and there from U.S. for October out of the Pacific Northwest. And in kind of a surprise move, China bought Canadian rapeseed oil, and there is talk that they might be washing out sales of Argentina soybean oil, which is no longer profitable to be imported. So we'll see what USDA has to say at 11 o'clock Central Time. And then we'll come back with a recap, and hopefully it's not as devastating to the market as it was back in August. Weather-wise, 6 to 10 day and 8 to 14 are both same for the Midwest. Above normal temps, possible for normal to above precip. Going into the report, the funds short 22,000 beans, long almost 100,000 corn contracts, and short 20,000 wheat. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day.
I was thinking if it came at the price.